Hi guys, Al DeMarco here, General Manager of the world's largest online sports handicapping website in the world, and that of course is VegasSportsAdvisors.com, and this is going to be your Friday video report as we kick off the weekend with a couple more complimentary plays. One in college, one in the NBA, and college hoops. I can't sit here and tell you that I've actually seen Wisconsin Green Bay and Valpo play more than once this season. But what I can tell you in this Horizon League matchup tonight is that you have two evenly matched teams, both off the 5-1 starts in Horizon League play. And this is a big early season game because remember, in the Horizon League, the winner of the regular season title gets to host the conference tournament. Isn't that a cool thing? I think every conference and league should have that. Logistically, it would never work out. You can do it in a smaller one like the Horizon League, but anyway, I think it's kind of neat. And you've got the Phoenix, that's Wisconsin Green Bay, in case you happen to be on Jeopardy tomorrow and don't know the answer. Now you are aware. They have won 7 out of 8 and 15 of their last 18. Meanwhile, Valpo has won 5 out of 6 and 17 of the last 19. And again, how close are these two teams? Well, both of the most recent losses by both clubs both came against Oakland. How's that for you? Valpo has won 4 of the last 5 in the series. Can the Crusaders win this game tonight? I don't think so. But I think this is going to be a 57-56 game, a 68-66 game. I think you got to ride the road dog in this one and grab the points with Valpo. In the NBA tonight, I'm looking at Golden State. And as you know, Golden State was my best bet the other night at home against Houston, a game that they won 126 to 113. But don't be fooled. That final score wasn't nearly as close as the game actually played out because the Warriors were up by 30 points before they called off the Dogs and before the Rockets made a run with garbage time points to at least make it look respectable. Now, that was a best bet the other night. I'm not willing to put my money on the Warriors minus 15 and a half points tonight against Sacramento, but I can't see why I would want to bet the Kings in this matchup either. I mean, Warriors are 19 and 1 straight up, 15-4 and 1 or 15-4 and 1 ATS at home this season. They won at home against the Kings back on December 22nd, 128 to 108. And that was with Andrew Bogut and David Lee out of the lineup with injuries. They've won 6 in a row in the series, covering 5 of those games. Meanwhile, the Kings come in here having dropped 8 of their last 9 straight up on the road, 5 of their last 6 versus the spread on the road. Kings have lost 5 in a row as well. In fact, they're coming off a 3-point loss at home as a 5.5-point favorite to lowly Brooklyn on Wednesday night. Warriors have won 11 out of 12 since those back-to-back losses in LA, straddling Christmas to the Clippers and the Lakers. They've scored at least 110 points in every single one of those games except one. And in that game, they scored 104. But here's just a word of caution that you should heed. In the one loss in the last 12 games, that was at Oklahoma City about a week and a half ago. That was a game that Steve Kerr took a page out of his old mentor, Greg Popovich's playbook, and decided to rest a couple of his key players, those being Bogut and Iguodala that night, and the Thunder rolled over the Warriors. So you have two things coming into play tonight. Is there always a potential and a possibility that Kerr rests somebody significant here tonight? Yes. And could the Warriors be a little down in terms of not being up for the Kings like they were against the trash-talking Rockets the other night? This is a letdown situation. And yet, if I had to put money on them, I couldn't invest on the Kings. I'd have to invest on Golden State, and that's the way I would recommend going. But the better of the two free picks. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's Valpo in Horizon League play. Best of luck to you all, guys. Remember, you can catch my daily video report each and every day over at VegasSportsAdvisors.com, along with those of Trace Adams and Brandon Lang, who had the movie about his life as a professional sports handicapper, Made by Hollywood, 2 for the Money, with Matthew McConaughey starring as Brandon, and along with Al Pacino, Renee Russell as well. You can watch his video report. Remember, with the video reports, no purchase necessary, no registration required. So check them out each and every day, either here on Roku or over at VegasSportsAdvisors.com. I wish you well, guys, and I'll talk to you again on Saturday when we do this one more time.